Alright, this video is about the Apex main battle tank. This is a variation of my Predator tank from Origami. As you can see, it has a plated side armor, antenna, machine gun, muzzle brake. The tracks are separate from the tank. Alright. I do want to take a minute to address something real quick. Most of my subscribers are young and male, and I want you guys to know that you shouldn't let people tell you what you can and can't make. You can't, origami isn't just about birds and bugs and stuff like that. There's a lot of people on the internet are getting offended that I've been making masculine things like my assault rifle and fighter jets and all that other stuff, and I just want you guys to know that you can make whatever you want to make, and you can be a boy and do masculine things, and that's okay. So don't let anyone tell you that you're wrong for just being a kid. Alright, what you need to do here is I got a sheet of 14 or 13-inch foil paper, and I just printed up the camouflage design on the other side. And what you're going to do is you're going to crease the diagonals, and you're going to fold the corners into the middle. You're going to make a blintz base. This model is it's kind of complex. I still wouldn't try it if you can only fold at the intermediate level. You should still have quite a bit of skill to even attempt this, but it's not too bad. Now that we're on that subject, I do want to talk about something else too. Is that my videos are made with experienced people in mind. So I'm not going to try to go slow, and I'm not going to try to explain things to try to make a beginner an expert, because I can't do that. That doesn't happen. You need to understand your own skill level before you take on any project. What we're doing right now, we're just opening that up and releasing the trap paper. Now, a real origami expert doesn't need a video. A real origami expert can take a crease pattern, a picture of a crease pattern on the internet, and reconstruct the model with no diagrams and no instructions. The purpose behind these videos is for people that are just incrementally less than an expert. That means that you're almost an expert, but you still need a little bit of guidance. That's how you progress in origami. You go in small increments. You don't go in big jumps, big leaps. You don't go from beginner to master within one day. There's no video that's going to show you how to do that. So whenever I hear people in my comment section whining and crying about I'm going too fast or it's too hard, I will just delete your comments. And if you start your crap, I will ban you from my channel. I do not tolerate that. Now, a real origami master can just look at something and unfold it in their mind and then reproduce it. I've done that before several times, and most of the time I've done that, I've actually improved upon the model that I was looking at. So I don't want to hear any crap about how it's too hard. If it's too hard, you need to try something more simple. It's not because my video was screwed up. There's plenty of people that are experts that have the skill to fold this that can't fold it. That doesn't mean my videos are screwed up. That means that you don't have the skill to fold it. So move along. Find something that's more simple and move along. I'm not going to waste my time with comments like that. Okay, what we're doing here, we're folding from this point and keeping this line on itself. And you just lightly crease it. And then you fold the tip to that. And what we're going to do here is we're going to open sink this tip. And you're going to have to partially unfold the model. It's going to be hard to show on camera because I have a large piece of paper. Okay, like that. I'll flip it over, pull it out, and spread this. This is basically going to be the muzzle brake. Now you use the top of these two lines and you fold this down. Alright, you have a layer of paper here that's trapped, and you're going to pull that all out. You have to partially unfold some of this. Be careful, when you're having foil paper, it'll tear easy. Like that. And the same with this side. Just fold this point to that point. And just lightly fold that up and fold this edge to that edge right there. Okay, we're just folding this out and down using the edge of the tracks as a guide, and just push it down as far as you can. It's not going to line up perfectly, but that's okay. Now this crease right here, you're going to fold the paper back on itself. I'm just folding that over to get this creased really good, because you have to open this out and squash this open to thin the point. Just fold it back up. And repeat that process to the side. Sometimes you'll have to make this fold a little farther in just to get this flap to be even with the rest of the pleats behind it. Something like that. As you can see, that's the side plating. I'm going to readjust this because it came out too far. You don't want to fold this all the way until the middle, because you're going to have to leave yourself some play, because you're going to have to unfold this and fold it again. It's going to get thick. So give yourself just a little bit of room here. About like that. Usually where that intersection is. Just inside reverse, pull the tip in. Now, it doesn't matter which one of these you do, just take one and close sync it. This will lock the turret together. It's usually easier just to start in the middle and then kind of collapse it in at the ends. A lot easier like that. It's important you do that because it keeps this flap open, so that way you can place it in this groove and it will lock the turret together. Just kind of want to roll that a little bit. Can be kind of tricky. We just need to fold these in just a little bit. I suggest you shape the turret long before you shape the tracks. That should be the very last thing you do. Okay, now we're going to lock this together before we go any farther. When you roll it under like that, it gives it more of a full appearance. You just kind of bend that down and shape the turret to your preference. Just open the barrel out around it. Foil paper works really good for the tanks. You can give the muzzle brake a nice little round shape too. Just about done. Just reach in there and pop out the tracks on the creases that you already made, and you shape them however you feel. Just that when you shape them, you got to shape them the same on both sides. That way your tank will sit level. Bend these down. Got you can fold the sides in if you like. Makes it look a little nicer. There it is. I do want to add to this, people tend to complain that they want me to make something easy, but at the same time they expect me to make it as detailed and look the way that it does while still being easy. Okay, these models are designed in the most efficient, minimalistic way there is. There's no easier way to make a tank that looks like this with the amount of time that you have to put into it. Okay, you can't just fold a piece of paper in half and get a tank that looks like this because that's convenient for you. If you're that kind of a person that doesn't want to put any effort into this, you are in the wrong art. Go to Walmart and buy a model tank. Don't force that on me. Alrighty, there it is. Enjoy.